You on here at your own free will. Of your own free will. Top of the morning, bottom of the motherfucking bullshit. I will say again before I start talking, y'all grown, you came on here on your own. If you're on this motherfucker, you get offended, you did it to yourself because you don't have to be on here. This page is all about truth. I don't care about what is comfortable. I don't give a fuck about what you disagree with. I'm always going to say what it is. This live is about helping people, right? Helping family members, helping your kids, helping friends, helping coworkers, helping people in the community, helping. I'm finna help y'all out on this motherfucking live. Now, whether you receive it or not, it's up to you. Like I said, if you're on here, you get triggered, that's up to you. Now, let me say this first, right? One of the quickest ways to fuck yourself out of your healthy mental state, if you in one of the quickest ways to fuck yourself out of your healthy mental space is to be around somebody and do for them or help them and then have to explain that your help is help. I'm going to say it again. One of the quickest ways to fuck yourself out of a healthy energy, a healthy mental space, a positive mood, a motivated season is to be around somebody and help them, but then have to explain or show them or teach them or convince them that your help is help. I'm going to just let that sink in. I'll say it one more time. One of the quickest ways to fuck your energy up is to be around somebody and be helping them and then have to convince them as you're helping them that your help is help. It's a lot of people that y'all doing for, y'all being there for them, you're around them, you're contributing to things that they have going on, stuff they might have asked you to do, stuff they didn't ask you to do, right? Regardless, right? One of the quickest ways to fuck yourself, not them, you, is to do this shit, and as you're doing it, as you're involved with them, you have to fucking convince them, right? You have to explain to them, you have to show them, you have to teach them that help is actually help. It's a lot of people that y'all doing for, y'all, you know, even if it's just giving them advice, helping them make like better decisions. And you're having to go through as you're doing this and convince them that what you're doing is help. It is in their betterment. It is for their betterment. It is a good thing. It is, you know, you trying to show them what your worth is, but you got to explain to them. You gonna fuck your energy. You gonna fuck up your own mental space. You gonna fuck the season that you in. This shit will shoot your motivation down so quick, and it will turn you off over time. On dealing with them, it will turn you off if you in a relationship with them. And this go for grown kids included. It's a lot of y'all. This is why your energy off. This is why your mood's off. This is why your holiday season went the way it went, because you're doing for people. You're trying to show up for people. And in the midst of that, you having to explain and convince them that, look, I showed up. This is a show up. Hey, this is help. This is, how's that help? Let me explain what you done did for me. And then you got to go through and run down to them how you contributed to the betterment of them. You will fuck yourself up mentally with this shit. And some of y'all, you even in marriages and long-term relationships where you've been doing this for years. And this is why you feel like you're crazy. This is why you feel like you're crazy. This is why you don't know, like the old folks say, whether you're going or you're coming, up or down. It seems like it's always some shit you feel taken for granted, right? You feel like things are being done to you that really ain't nobody doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. There comes a time in your life where you have to get real with yourself, right? I'm going to put myself in environments and I'm going to put focus on and value the rooms, the environments, the relationships where I don't have to explain that, look, I just helped you. This is help. 1 + 1 = 2. Hey, look, I saved you because you fucked your life up and I came in and helped you do X, Y, and Z. Hey, look. Nobody was there for you, and then I became there for you, and so you should value me because of this. You will get in a better space when you realize there comes a point in your life where you have to make this decision for yourself. Now, I'm not going to stay in spaces where I have to explain my fucking good deeds. I have to break down how no money for your light bill and me giving you the money for your light bill equals me helping your bitch ass. Nowhere to turn to, nobody look out for you, nobody talk to you when you at your lowest. My phone ringing with you on the other line and me picking up and listening for 1 hour and 30 minutes to you rant and bitch and moan and then talking you up, giving you encouragement is help, motherfucker. It's currency. You will start to get in a better space when you realize I have to decide in life that these type of situations are no longer for me. Just that simple. They're no longer for me. If I look out for you and you don't understand that lookout was an actual lookout, that's the last time I'm looking the fuck out. If I save you, right, from yourself, because that's what a lot of y'all be doing. You be saving people from their motherfucking self. I done did it. I'm guilty of it. Coming in, I done saved the bitch from their own self. I done saved the bitch from sinking their own motherfucking ship. And they ain't realized that that's what I did. And so you have to make a decision yourself. That's the last motherfucking time I play Coast Guard to a bitch that's poking holes in their own ship. That's the last time I come out to this motherfucker in deep water and pull you in the goddamn boat back into a space where you're afloat. It's the last motherfucking time, and it ain't your fault. I ain't saying this because you did anything. It's me, baby. It's me. One of the beautiful things about life is when you realize you done did some shit that you ain't have no business, or you off out here in deep water doing some shit that's taking you off your goals and your game. You can fix that shit. You can correct it without having to consult with nobody. With nobody. One of the quickest ways to fuck your mental space up is to be around people doing for them and helping them and showing up for them. All for you to then have to turn around and convince them that your help is actually help, that your show up was an actual show up. You got to explain and break down. And y'all know what I'm talking about, because some people, they got selective memory, right? They remember what they want to remember. If it's some shit that make them look like a victim, they remember all the details. But when it's some shit where a motherfucker showed up for you, you wasn't a victim of nothing but your own po-ass choices, and I came through and helped you in areas where you didn't even have to ask, and areas that you did ask, and, you know, listen to your whole ass complaining while helping you. They can't remember none of that shit. It's hard to remember the details. But if it's a time where somebody did you wrong, you can remember the shirt they had on, the way they scrunched their eyebrows up, what time of day it was, how many times they called your phone. But when it was the time that a bitch sent you this, or showed up for you on this, or gave you the advice for this, or motivated and helped you with that business idea, or was your first supporter, right? When you tried to sell some shit or do a bit, you can't remember that. You got selective memory. I'm going to select to take myself the fuck up out this motherfucking relationship. ASAP is what I'm going to do. And you didn't do anything to me. No, we did not fall out. I don't have to tell anybody anything bad about you. I ain't got to try to recollect your memory anymore. I'm going to let you believe and understand whatever the fuck it is. And this go for lovers. This go for family members, mamas, daddies, cousins, aunties, nieces, nephews. This go for grown ass kids. This go for co-workers, peers, friends, Facebook friends, Instagram friends, bitch, associates, motherfuckers in the grocery store. Just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. At some point in your life, you got to realize these situations contribute to me not being the best version of myself. These situations contribute to my irritability, my stress level, my fed up with people, right? For lack of a better term, some of y'all, you fed up with people. Just other humans in general. You'd rather not engage. But the problem is, there are plenty of people out here that are of good character. There are plenty of people out here that know how to do adult, mature relationships. There are plenty of people out here that understand gratitude, give and take, that understand pulling their own weight and things like that. But you are drained from even going through the process or showing up in the rooms to meet these people because you spent so much time around motherfuckers that you had to explain. Kindness is kindness. Help is help. This is this. 1 + 1 = 2. Do y'all understand what I'm explaining? You got to get in the space. I ain't talking about not helping people. I'm talking about understanding it is a completely different energy when you show up for somebody that they understand the show up was a show up. And they return that energy. They ain't got to do the same thing for you, because sometimes you find yourself showing up and helping people that you may never need them in the ways that they needed you. Right? You may never need them in the ways that they needed you, but they are grateful and they understand the position, right, that I have with this person once they've done certain things for me. Some of y'all, you done practically laid down your life for a motherfucker. And the only problem with that is the motherfucker that you did it for does not understand that that's what you did. And if you were to just flat out ask them what that was that I did, what would you call this that I did? It ain't nowhere close to what it truly was, what you truly had to sacrifice, what you let go of, what you tolerated. Some of y'all just being loyal or showing up for a certain person in your life, it tarnished your name for good. It fucked up relationships with people for good. There are some of y'all, you lost some valuable relationships off of being loyal to this one person that needed you to be loyal to them for the sake of make or breaking their life than the people that it severed the relationships with, and you got no motherfucking credit for that. You got none for that. None. Some of y'all, after knowing that me showing up for you has fucked me, it has burnt that bridge over there, right? But that was my decision, and I'm standing on it, and I'm with you right or wrong. You wouldn't even stand with me right. Fuck the wrong. After I stood with you right or wrong, because later on I found out you was wrong, and I burnt some bridges with people off of having your back that I cannot rebuild, right? I done found out you wouldn't even stand with me in right, let alone wrong. Boy, did I fuck myself. And the worst part about this ain't that I fucked myself or the bridges was burnt. The worst part about it is you don't even see it for what I just described it. So I'm over here trying to explain to you, damn, look how I lost the relationship, bro. I can't never go back and work there. Man, she ain't gonna never deal with me like, bro, they looking at me crazy because I'm over here supporting you, and the whole time you don't understand what I lost. Nope, they don't. They don't. And you finna run yourself crazy trying to get them to understand, because guess what? They don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to. And this brings me to my last point. It's a lot of shit that y'all right now, as we close out this year, y'all are trying to get people to understand. You explaining for dear life. I'm talking about you using all the words you motherfucking know to the point where you need to look up some new ones to try to get this motherfucker to understand where you coming from. You know how y'all be saying, I'm just trying to get a bitch to realize where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you say what you saying, how many new words, old words, how intellectual, how ignorant you say the shit. Them people don't want to understand that shit, baby. They don't want to understand that shit. They don't want to get it. They don't want to meet you at understanding. They don't want to open their heart up or, their mind to a different perspective or understand certain things that play into your perception of certain. They don't want to. That's your answer. They don't want to, baby. They don't want to. And the way that we are in a space nowadays where people are easily distracted by drama, bullshit, lies, delusional shit, unethical shit, right? Motherfucker don't even got ethics half the time when it comes to certain shit. It's just about their feelings. A lot of people, they gauge shit based on the way they feel. That's it. That's all. And y'all trying to explain to them certain philosophies or get them to weigh into certain things that have to do with culture and society and ethics and family and the future and goals. And them people ain't got none of that. All they got is their feelings. They holding on to that with a wing and a prayer. That's it. And so the only thing they understand is whether you making them feel good or not, whether you make them feel some type of way or not, whether they feel tried or not. You don't understand that. So you talking to you blue in the face. You doing until you can't do no more. You woe the fuck out. And this goes for mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers, cousins, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, co-workers, associates, motherfuckers at the grocery store, down the street, at the goddamn salon. This goes for who the fuck ever. Looking at y'all like y'all looking at me. If you triggered, oh fucking well. I told you I don't give nothing on this page but truth. You got to get in a space where you realize it's on me to rearrange this shit. Walk the fuck away from this shit. Set my life up where I have more of what gives me clarity going on. It's a lot of y'all. This is the main problem. You don't have clarity going on around you. Things are not clear. So you do shit and then you have to explain to the depths of why you did what you did and how what you did is helpful to you and the other people, and why you had to do what you did, or why you, baby, get you some people that are of a higher quality. In order to do that, one, you got to let go of the motherfuckers that you've been around. Two, you got to be okay with getting uncomfortable. And most of y'all, you couldn't barely make it through this uncomfortable conversation that I'm having on this live.